Hi everyone, it's Lucy again. Thanks for joining me for another video. As I continue the tour of my house, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of my bedroom, which please don't mind any mess that you might see. I'm just doing this kind of raw, so um, just wanted to kind of pan over so that you could see my other kitty cat. That's Macho. And this dresser that you're seeing there is an old dresser that I repurposed, and I did that. I painted it because this is the style that I like, which is I don't know what kind of style you would call this, a shabby chic, um country style, I guess you would call. Wanted to show you that. I've had that. It's an old dresser that I fixed up, painted, and did all that on it. And it's one of the prized possessions that I have that I'm proud that I did that big old dresser. It's been with me for a few years, and I was able to bring it to my new home here, and I'm happy that I was able to, because I put a lot of work into that. And for me, being disabled, it's hard to do a lot of things. So I was able to accomplish that task, and I'm very happy about that. Now, the next dresser that you see over there that Macho is laying on is also an old smaller Chester drawer dresser kind of a thing that I got for free. That I can't afford to buy new furniture, so anytime that I can get something for free, yeah, if it's in pretty good condition, I will try to get it. And the only problem that I have is that if it's heavy, I have to lift it and put it in my car, fit it in somehow. And but I also repurposed that one, as you could see. It's I painted that kind of to match the rest of the style that I have. Now, one of the doors did break off. It was all rusted, so I do need to fix that. I have the door, but I haven't been able to get around to fixing that. It's kind of hard for me to bend down, do stuff like that, but I wanted to show you that part too. So going around my room, as I mentioned in my previous videos, if you haven't watched them, please do. Um, my house is very small. It's only 600 square feet. I only have a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, which is perfect size for me. I don't need anything bigger than that. So I have to make do with what I have, and space is very limited. So I have to find ways of incorporating not only functional, but if I want to decorate, that's why I was able to put up these 2 shelves, which were relatively inexpensive. I think I got them at Walmart. I've had them for a couple of years. And then these guys, like that one I painted, and this I got like at the dollar store, Dollar Tree or something. This was a yard sale or a thrift store find that I've had for many years now. So everything is, inexpensive. And, my theme of the blue and white, which is my favorite. So just about, I've tried to keep everything in my bedroom around that same color scheme. And my mermaid pillow, which I love mermaids, and some baskets here on this that I've also painted this old shelf kind of thing to put some shirts, because I don't have a lot of space here in this bedroom. And also, in case I didn't show you, one of my angels, like I said and I mentioned previously, I love angels and dragonflies. This I did in a craft that I did, so that one is homemade. I have a nice ceiling fan in here, which comes in really handy, especially in the summer times, and my air conditioner, which does need some cleaning. So it's a matter of me getting up there on a ladder and taking that down and cleaning it, which it's kind of a task for me to get up on a ladder. And then this piece that I have here of this like mannequin, I'm not sure exactly the name of it. I forget right now what it's called. I've had this for a few years. This came from my old house where I was able to also bring this one because, I love this mannequin, and having that here, being white and goes along with the rest of the blue and white and as you could see in my prints, that I have here in my bedroom. And this box that I made is supposed to be a bed for this guy in particular, Macho. But he'll go in there sometimes, but most of the time he kind of lays down wherever he wants to, and not so much in his bed that I made for him. I also have this lava lamp here in my bedroom that I love. I turn on, it's a night light at night, along with another air purifying plant. And on my bed, you'll see Little Miss Pancake, that she just heard me call her name, so that's where she likes to sleep. Well, she's always on my bed, and so she sleeps with me, but she'll sleep under the covers also. And I have a full-size bed, and this is kind of how I have to sleep because I'm always in a lot of pain. So I have to have this pillow here, which is supposed to help for any like neck pain, back pain, stuff like that, which I don't know if it really does or not. It just gives me some extra cushioning. And I still have my winter sheets now that also, they're like flannel material that I need to change them out, and kind of my little teddy bear back there behind the pillow. And I need to put on some, non-winter sheets now. And this heating pad, which is supposed to be for me and for my aches and pains. This is how I have to sleep. It's like a pain in the butt. I need to clean this also because all winter long, this little girl and that guy right there, Macho, have been fighting over the heating pad. So as soon as I can afford to get another heating pad, I will get another one, because even though this one's like an extra large, they've been fighting over this heating pad. So today they're not, because it's not cold. But through the winter, when I turn it on, they'll be like, not really fighting, but, like who's going to get it first. So if the cat's laying on it first, Pancake will not lay down next to him because she's kind of afraid of him because the cat is bigger than her. And that you see there is nothing bad. It's just her bringing her little kibble that she likes to bring up on the bed to hide it or to leave it for me as a present. So before I get in bed, I always have to clean off the bed again even though I do the bed every day and every morning, I'll always find like a little kibble either under a pillow or under the heating pad. It's something that I don't know why she does it, and I haven't been able to break her out of it. But that's what she does. She just likes to always have like a little one of her food kibbles, because she does eat here in my bedroom, not with Glory, the bigger dog, out in the kitchen, because Glory would eat all her food, since Pancake is way smaller, as you know. And this is another thing that I have to use on my bed for the pain on my back or my legs or my neck or wherever I'm hurting. This is supposed to, you prop your leg up here, and I've had this kind of new, so this is kind of flimsy material. I washed it, so it just, it came out of the washer broken, so I have to replace it, but it's new, and it's a pain to have to sleep this way. I have to prop my right leg up on that little pillow, and then I have to get another one of these for my right leg, and so, but I have to put my left leg here on this bulky big pillow that I hate, but it takes some pressure off of my spine. And so as you can see, that's Pancake's little kibble food, that and her own little water bowl that she eats, the really tiny small kibbles for her little mouth. She can't eat big kibble, so I give her in the morning some soft food, and then I take the bowl away, and then I leave the hard soft kibble for her, which is really difficult for her to chew, so sometimes I even have to grind it down for her, and then she's able to eat that harder kibble throughout the day. She'll have a lot of that left over by tomorrow, and then I remove that and put fresh in the next morning. Every day she gets fresh dry kibble, but it's the one that's specifically made for small breeds. And then, always her fresh water bowl. And then you could see here the regular little baby gate that I have in my bedroom that goes into the rest of the house, so that Glory, the bigger dog, is, even though she's able to jump that if she wants to, which she has in the past, and I've corrected her on it. But it usually keeps her out of the bedroom when I don't want her in here, and she's very well behaved, and I have her very well trained where she knows my commands, when I tell her not to come here or not to jump and things like that. So she's very respectful of that and of me, which it has to be that way because she's very strong, and I would not be able to control her if it wasn't that way. So, but this little gate, even though, like I said, she towers over it, and she's able to jump it if she wants to, does keep her at bay. So I'm able to rest, and she's able to, keep an eye on me and watch out for me and rest there, in case, God forbid, of an emergency. She is able to get over that with no problem. But also not to bother Pancake and her little kibble, which Glory would just woof that up in one breath, and whereas it takes Pancake, a day to eat that little by little.